Okay, I'm trying this video again because I made a long video and realized I was missing a dog. That's what happens. Aunt Meme and Grace, I love you guys, man. I miss you, and I got your text on my other phone. I use this phone now because we don't get reception with Verizon out here, so I have to use AT&T. And if we're on Wi-Fi, don't get me wrong, we can get connection, but the Wi-Fi still isn't totally. I mean, it's set up, but it's not great. Anyways, okay, I'll give you the rundown of the pups so you guys know who's who and what's what. We are currently in the lodge. It's a 20-room lodge, one of over a dozen buildings on the property. You guys probably know it's a resort, restaurant, bar, did events here, and hotel with 30+ rooms. But a bunch of the rooms, they have more than that, but I think people that worked here were living in the rooms, living on property and stuff like that. So this is our makeshift home for right now until we rebuild the house. There's a residence here as well, not just the commercial property, but there's residence. It's on 36.5 acres across the street from a state park called Enchanted Rock. We're outside of Fredericksburg, about 25 minutes. And Fredericksburg is like a decent sized town. I don't know, think like sort of like Effingham back in the day, but it's a real big like a weekend vacation spot, and there's a lot of not weddings but bridal showers. Of course there's couples and stuff, but just tons of bridal showers. It's like the place to go for your bridal shower weekend. That's our bed. It's actually 2 beds, a Alaskan king and another full size or queen, I think, queen. And then we put another mattress there because Dozer's old. Make sure he can get up. Everything's a wreck. It's just always a wreck. That's just how it is. We got so much work going and stuff. But that was like a pool table area there. And this is our office. That's shower and like my closet room. The room back in there is like a temporary laundry and dishwashers in there, and I think there's another dishwasher we need to hook up for the other building, and there's another washer and dryer, so we'll have a bunch of them. Speakers and stuff everywhere. Yeah, I kind of have a crazy sound system now. It's, getting ready to do a resort. Gotta get this haunted resort worked out. Okay, so let's go through it. Dozer took off. So let's go see Dozer. Dozer has a birthday in 2 days. He will be 12 on Wednesday, the 24th, hump day. Hello, old man. He's the oldest. He's been with us since a few months after Chris and I got together. We lost Tank, as you know. There's Chad. Chad's helping out, man. He's been here for, a few months now. And dude, I don't know what we're going to do if he tries to leave. We're going to have to, kidnap him, keep him here. But yeah, Dozer, we lost Hank. And then next up is Zombie. He's the Harlequin, the black and white in the back. Zombie, who's licking his cousin, because Zombie and the next one there, Beast, are from the same litter, but they're 1.5 years apart. So Zombie's 6 and Beast there is 4.5. Just about a month after that, last time I saw you guys actually, on the way home with the Gurkha, I picked up this guy. And that's Monster. So Monster's only a week younger than Beast. Same breeder, just different litter. Then there's a gap until Christmas this year. We got a bunch more puppies. Not the oldest, but the next one we got is this guy here. That's Magic. And just so you're aware, every one of the puppies we have, even the smallest of the 4, is larger, significantly larger than any Great Dane we've had so far, as in at that age, but also just for a Great Dane. For instance, the next one we got, the oldest guy, who at the end of this month on 30th will be 8 months old, is about 160 plus pounds. That is him laying there. That's the one I was missing on the last video, so I redid this. His name is Witcher. And he's just really tired. I don't know. Just petered out. They kind of all are now. Then next up the other two were the one you saw, the gray one here. So this is Venom. He's very verbal. He's the runt of the litter, if you will, right? Kind of funny to say that because he's about 120 pounds. And let's say, for instance, Zombie and Beast are about 110. Dozer maybe is 120. He's a little overweight now. But still the largest is Monster there at probably 170-ish, give take. So this guy, Witcher, will be bigger than Monster in the next month. And he is growing at like, I don't know, somewhere between a half a pound and 3/4 of a pound a day. They pretty much all are. They've never hit any, milestone or whatever less than half a pound a day, and they've been as high as over 3/4 of a pound a day. That's kind of unheard of. Venom's brother. He's also a little bit over 7.5 months, 2 weeks younger. Venom and Ghost here than Witcher, and he's blue. They all are different colors. That's what we do. Everybody's a different color. So yeah, that's the 8-pack. All 7 of these guys. Well, 6 there, 7, and then that's Kristen's like bathroom closet, one of the hotel rooms, and Dozer. And then this is our living room, garage, sort of, kitchen or dining room. And then you could kind of call a kitchen in here. This is like a pantry area. We kept that toilet shut. You're not using that toilet. See, things are all torn apart. We thought we had a leak. We had to fix it. But to clean dishes, we got a whole process. This is more like kitchen where freezers and refrigerators and all that, how we feed the dogs, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's all makeshift. Upstairs on this side, you can see there's kind of like, like the office, there's a concrete divider and there's rooms back there. Cats cannot go back there, but the rest of this area upstairs is the cat's area. Downstairs is just like supply room after supply room. Like there's an ice maker in there, and then electrical cables and random stuff in that room. And this room is more like mechanical, and then stuff to move stuff is in that room. And the back room, which is closed right now, is like a bunch of my Halloween stuff in containers, and like an area for like electronics and stuff like that. All right, let's see. And then there's a dungeon here. I'll have to show you more videos, but there's like a crawl space down there, but it's like multiple rooms, and it keeps going, and it's really weird and creepy. And then upstairs we got the area that's cordoned off back there, the 2 rooms in that concrete wall is Kristen's salon, or mock salons for the business that we're working on. We have another bedroom up there that we've been setting up, still working on, bed and everything, and then these rooms are just empty. 1, 2, 3 rooms that we haven't done anything with yet. That's the lodge. And then we got a sign over here for Chad's room. We're renaming all the rooms Chud. And then what else do we got? We got another sign right here for Yay Old Flatulence. Yes, that's what one of our guys wanted to call his room, so that's what we did. We called it Yay Old Flatulence. Let's see here. Coming out of the lodge, which we call the Lodge of the Living. If I look over to the left, there's an incomplete castle. 14,000 or 16,000 or square feet. It's gigantic. This video would be 2 hours long if I take you through everything. So will we finish that? It's one of the phases down the list right now. Later this week we start clearing 15 of the acres so we can bring the horses here, because the family's kind of incomplete. Our donkey and Boo and our horses are not here, so we're about to clear the land, make it safe for them, and then put the fence up. And I keep doing everything myself. I have turned into a construction, electrician, plumber, all that. Don't know anything about this. Oh yeah, that was a cat tower. One of our older ones got wet. We got to toss that. We just put this antenna up for radio. We got a bunch of radios because the phones don't work, and that will be garbage. And Why do we have a cat tower outside? We don't let our cats out. Because there's like, you know, you see one there. Oh, two there. I don't know, I think there's another one. They left at least a dozen cats, and we've seen as many as I think 8 or 9 different ones. They live here, so every so often we feed them. Not too much. We want them to, you know, kill the rodents and so forth. This is what they call the catering building, which we've now set up as like our cooking area and another like laundry room. So Chad's doing his laundry there, and sort of have like a commercial range, and they had the hood there already, so that was nice. The electricity half works, whole long story. Another refrigerator, and then we have commercial washer and dryer we have yet to hook up. Again, has to do with electrical being junk here and me having a hard time finding people that I trust to do work. That building there, he had like collectibles in it. It's really nice building. That's going to be our gym. It's, I think, about 2,500 square feet, something like that, 70 feet long by 40 or something. I don't remember. All of the information online about this place was wrong. Everything is bigger than they said. I guess they were trying to buy it back and trying to downplay what it was. So we got it for a steal. Right. This was also a museum. Yeah, the guy had the largest cap gun collection in the world. And he had it all fixed up. This place was really nice looking, but then they let it go for, I don't know, since their divorce like 10 years ago. So I said, I got to fix the windows and get the AC running and clean it up a little bit, but this will be a nice area. What's going to go in here? Probably a bunch of my animatronics if I can fit them in for storage. But I mean, I have a lot, but I'd say 80% of this building will not be used unless we come up with something, which I'm sure we will. All right. That is another building called Safari Building. And they did, I better shut the door, the dogs will get in here. Hold on. Look at, yeah, everything's like a castle dungeon with steel doors and creaking, and dude, it's crazy. This is our garage right now, but they were doing, you know, like weddings and events and stuff like that in here. Again, it was more fixed up when they had it, but we're not doing that stuff, so we just leave the doors open and we work out of here and park the equipment and stuff in here. Got the Gurkha. But yeah, most of our vehicles we keep on this property. The prices of homes and stuff out here are down, so it's not really a time to sell. So we're a little real estate heavy, if you will. But you can see the buildings, it just keeps going. Technically, I counted 18 structures if you count like it's like some mobile sheds and stuff, but otherwise I think it's 16 like physical concrete or steel structures total. And of those, all but 2 were AC controlled and water and all that stuff. Operational, couple, like 3, 4, I don't know, and only partially. This is going to be our garage. It's part of that building is not, it's connected, but you can't walk through. You have to go through on this side, but we're working on that. Right now, like a lot of the place doesn't have an inside. The door's closed, but the doors aren't sealed. So, I mean, really mice could get in even, but you know, when the lady had 40 cats, there was really not a rat problem. This is, so this building is 3 rooms. We just call it the C building because it looks like, you know, letter C from above, but this room is going to be the death chamber. That room is Chad's room on that side. That's Chud, cannibalistic, humanized underground dweller, movie from the 80s, horror movie. We turned the pumps off on this pool because they're just not right. So it kind of turned into a frog pond for now, but we'll get that fixed and we'll have a pool and a hot tub and stuff here. There's supposed to be like 3 pools, and they had 2 operational, 1 down, and then they have another like pool equipment thing set up to another area, but it's just like a koi pond, which is what that looks like right now. I know. This building, she was doing some kind of, you know, sonic healing or something in there. That building's in rough shape. We're gonna have to work on it. Then we got this building. There's a couple rooms here. That's where the other room back behind here, there's two hotel rooms, is the Yay Old Flatulence. And this is the Walter. So we got that sign up first. Walter's a guy that I've been working with auto glass for 20 years. So he's been out here helping us on the weekends, and it's priceless. That's going to be our horse barn. If you can kind of see that steel building back there. God, it's really hard to see. Sorry, here, I'll do a little zoom. You can see there's a steel, I don't know, it's like 100 by 50 or 70 or something foot building. There's water tanks in there. That's where our water is, but we'll have the horses and stuff in there. And then the third room in this building is Tiki Toe. I know it sounds like Hawaiian or something, but it's the nickname of one of the guys that works for us at Mermaid Wax, and decided we call the room that. There's 5 rooms in this building we have not named. They were operational hotel rooms. There's another one in another building back over there next to the residence, and then there's a couple in the tunnels. I'm getting tired. I need water. I've been outside for a minute here because I did this video twice. But this was their office. But I think before that it was a spa in the office building. Something happened to it or whatever, and they stopped using it. I don't know. These people were unbelievable how they ran things. You know, the propane guy would say they would ask for, like, you know, a quarter of a tank of propane at a time or less instead of filling the tanks up. That's just how they operated. Everything was just, you know, done really weird and shoddy. The house, again, I'll show you that. That's there. It's behind there. This was a restaurant. I can at least walk through this. And then my favorite building, the bar. Again, I'll do another video unless you see my channel and you see some other videos that I've already done of it. But I don't know that I have, honestly. Dude, all I do is work. From the time I wake up until I go to bed, and I've been like that since last July for Halloween, and then this place, and it just keeps going. This was the commercial kitchen. We'll revitalize it. We'll remodel it and everything. Eventually, again, it's a couple phases away. And they had their prep room, prep area. See, like, things could just get in. The doors don't really close. And then the actual dining room was here, and it overflowed back here. There's like a sitting area or something. I can't really remember. And then they had a bar in this room over here, and there's 2 bathrooms in there. And as a, you know, bar wasn't bolted. They even took stuff that they. Oh my goodness! Oh, there's one of my little guys there. You know, I got quite a few people with that, especially with that door being open. I'm like, yeah, things keep getting stuck in here and they die, and we have to carry them out, and it smells. Really got to get this building sealed up. And then we walk around the corner and they see that. I love scaring people. This was also part of the restaurant. They had seating out here. We kind of, it's, you know, we took all the rocks out and all the crap they had here, and we're going to redo it with pretty rocks and stuff. It's just, you know, when we get to it, we're building a city, not a house, not a normal situation. There's a lot to do. And of course, I could just throw like money at it and have all these people out here working, and they'll do subpar work and charge me crazy amounts, and I'll be unhappy with the result. So kind of doing it a lot slower. This was also part of the restaurant. You can come up here and sit. I gotta turn my lights off. You know, you have views of the Enchanted Rock. If you see it out there, with the trees being trimmed, you can see it better. And then above the house, they have an observation deck, which is a perfect view of Enchanted Rock. So we're kind of up on a little mountain, if you will, and the whole area. I looked out here, it just goes like that. This is the hill country of Texas. So it is not exactly like Austin. It's very, very picturesque, if you will. Oh, that's the saloon I was telling you about. I'll have to show you the inside. Oh my God, it's awesome. I really want to get a liquor license and do something with that. It's just so cool. And then all these buildings and rooms were vendor buildings. There's like 7 of them. You know, smaller, couple hundred square feet, and I guess people sell their wares to the people that stay here or visit. A lot of people would just come here during the day and just look at this place, especially with the tunnels and everything. It was just one of those things. A lot of people said that they would pay me right now just to walk around here. Like, you don't have to do anything. I'd pay you. I just like looking at the. That's good news. Okay, scared the shit out of me. Yeah, so that's nice, but this is another view. I put that road in. That road was like a surface entrance. It really wasn't a road. It was just like a dirt kind of path back to the highway. So it's about a quarter mile. So that's the main road that we use, because our driveway, it's twists and turns and bumps, and you can't get trucks or trailers nothing through it. It's cool for a car or a visitor to, oh wow, this is really weird, but it is not very functional. So yeah, that's the building that we're staying in, the lodge over there, museum, catering, what's going to be our gym, the castle behind it, and again, the garage. Well, I miss y'all. I hope you guys are doing well, and I don't know when I'm going to be out there again. I got a lot of work to do here. But you are more than welcome to stay. We have several rooms, even though the signs aren't up, that are all set up, AC, good water, all that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, at least right now. And we're working on having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because Chad's here. He's taking 6. And of course, a year or two from now, we'll have 10 and 12 and you name it. I'm going to kind of just jump out of here, dude. I found a gate here just yesterday, actually. And I don't have to go all the way around if I don't fall. All right. So I'll let you guys go so I don't hurt myself. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.